Hope you're doing really good. The video was supposed to be released on 1st of May, but due to certain reasons, it got a little bit delayed, and sort of lot of circumstances got delayed. But yeah, in the end, this video is there. So the topic of this video is regarding the post which I shared that day regarding fear. And this is a very common word in this time of uncertainty, where we're really not certain how things will change, right? And everybody is afraid. Trust me, some few people say, few people don't. Everybody is afraid. The topic of this thing came because today I received a lot of calls from on a lot of my juniors, a lot of people asking me regarding there's lots of companies who are laying it off, rolling back the offers, lots of things, and they're very afraid. No doubt, this in this circumstance, if I would have been in their situation, I would have been in the same thing. That is normal. But what I think, and that's the reason why I thought of posting this video, what I think is fear is actually something which actually makes you less productive and less self-confident. These things are not in your control, right? These are external things which is causing something. If you get afraid of things, fearful of things which are outside your control, this will decrease your concentration, your productivity, and a lot of things. This uncertain times is not in your hand. What is in your hand is to utilize this time and make yourself more skillful, more productive, and enhance your skill set so that you can face the challenging times which are coming. I just about this I was talking to someone, and he is like a leading FMCG leadership in a leading FMCG company. He is a MBA from a very prestigious institution, and he was telling that what happens in 2001 when the dot-com bubble happened. He got an offer from a leading company, being from a very prestigious institution. Within 2 months, he got laid off. He was totally devastated. He started taking tuition classes, and coming from a prestigious MBA institute, he told that maybe I was feeling bad, but I didn't feel myself low or something. I worked hard, I enhanced my skill set, and within 6 months, I got an offer from a leading FMCG company, that company in which he is presently the vice president of Asia region. And he was telling, like, and on that day when I was staying in a hotel, the senior manager told me, these are the time which makes a person of steel. There's a lot of times which teaches you a lot of lessons. So tough times are not for those times to be afraid of, to a fearful word. Because understand, you see two persons. The two persons, just take an analogy of the people. Some people who always makes you afraid and tries to instill in you a sense of fear. Another type of person who does it in a different way. Does your parents, does your close one instill a sense of fear in you? Because they understand that fear really causes a very harm in your mental health, and it causes a lot of effect on your productivity. Fear doesn't help anything. It doesn't add or do something which will help you in doing something. It basically reduces your productivity and your self-confidence. So in this tough time, everybody is fearful, no doubt, but instead of focusing on the external factors which are out of your control, try to take a look on those internal factors. That is very important, because these are tough times, and there are people who won't understand. I understand there are lots of people who don't understand what people are going through, but this is how people are, right? Because understand, like, it's not a bed of roses. There's a lot of times that you face a lot of people who doesn't understand what people are going through. It's fine. In the end, cribbling and not trying it, am I not facing problem? I'm facing, but it's not a time where I'll cribble, because there are certain people who will understand. A lot of people knows what's happening. You can't tell them what's happening, but there are people who will help you in this tough time, and these are people who will make the situations tough for you in this tough time. Just think of it. In this tough time, these are the challenges. Think of the challenges. There will be roadblockers everywhere who will try to stop you, and try to make you afraid of that. That's their natural habit. That's it, and you can't change them. What you can change is preparing yourself for the challenging times. These are challenging times, but being afraid and being losing contact from a lot of people actually doesn't help anything. So I would tell you, be happy. I know it's a tough time, very tough time, no doubt, very tough time. But instead of focusing on the negative things which decreases your productivity, trust me, will you be able to do anything by being afraid, being fearful, not talking to people, not picking up calls? You won't do it, right? Instead, take it as an opportunity. You have a lot and lots of professional networks, and do it, and then enhance your skill set and make yourself as the lead, as I quote you the example of that leading CEO, man of steel. Make yourself the man of steel. This tough times, actually 5 years down the line, you will understand you have gone through it. Everybody gone through it. It's something new for a lot of people. Lot of people. There are some people struggling in their personal life. Some people are struggling in the professional life. Don't think you're the only person you're doing. There are lots and lots of people out there who are trying and day in day out and trying to do it. And that's what we all about. That's a learning which we all have. I personally, if you ask me for my personal front, it's been like I've never been cooking for at a stretch of 38 days for three meals. I never did it, but it's like I never did, but I can leave it because I don't have any options, right? Being afraid of what's coming every day before sleeping, I have to understand, okay, what I need to cook. I didn't go through that thought process. That's a change in me that caused a lot of mental, like, stigma, you can say, mental stress in me. But do we have any reason to it? Because in the end, we need to be happy. If we don't have a solution to a problem, being afraid of that doesn't solve a problem that suddenly a genie will come and solve it. But you have to take the actions. The actions matters a lot, and the more and more you think negative about it, your actions also becomes negative. But instead, if you try to understand the situation and try to take the maximum opportunity of the situation and act on it and enhance yourself in that way, this really helps it. So with this note, I will tell you everyone to stay healthy, stay safe. These are tough times. There are people who are always with you, helping you. There are people you need to filter those people who are trying to give negative impulse in you, because in the end, trust me, 5 years down the line, nothing will exist. What will exist is you. The fear, and because the fear and getting yourself in a depressed condition won't help it. Those, you will get a lot of people everywhere. You go to X company, you go to Y company, everywhere, because that is how the proportion of people are. This is how their thought process are. But it doesn't mean that you will affect it. That's it. You have to be like a sieve. A sieve takes all the thoughts, but in the end takes what is required. With this note, have a very safe stay home, be safe, have a healthy life, and please don't be stressed, because there's a lots and lots of things which are coming, and things will be good very soon. Things will be good, and we will all be happy. We will be happy again. Keep smiling. Thanks. This is Detox signing off. We'll post another video in a very short span of time. Keep smiling. Thank you.